Get unlimited access to all of our CPE courses at www.teachucomp.com/unlimited CPE.
In this lesson, we will examine review questions 22, 23, 24, and 25. Let's begin by taking a look at review question number 22. Mary just sold her condominium at a $50,000 gain. Under which circumstances can Mary exclude the gain in order to avoid paying taxes on the gain? A. Mary owned the condominium for 10 years, but only lived in it for 18 months over the past 2 years. B. Mary lived in the condominium as a renter for 6 years, but only purchased it from the previous owner last year. C. Mary owned the condominium for 5 years, but only lived in it for the first 3 years that she owned it, and used the condominium as a rental property after moving into her boyfriend's house 2 years ago. Or D. Mary owned the condominium for 10 years, but was able to exclude the gain on a sale of another home 22 months ago. The answer is C. Mary meets both the ownership and use tests, as long as she hasn't excluded gain from another home sale in the previous 2 years. Mary can exclude the gain. Now let's look at review question number 23. Which of the following taxpayers cannot choose to have the 5-year test period for ownership and use of a home suspended because of a qualified official extended duty? A. An ambassador at large working overseas. B. An employee of the National Security Administration. C. A currently enrolled volunteer of the Peace Corps. Or D. A Homeland Security agent working on a domestic terrorism assignment. The answer is D. In order for a Homeland Security employee to be considered as a qualified Foreign Services member, the employee's work for Homeland Security must involve analysis of foreign intelligence information. Now let's take a look at review question number 24. Joe purchased a home in 1990. Joe met Mary in 1998 and they married in 2008. Joe and Mary got divorced in 2010. As part of their divorce settlement, Joe transferred the home to Mary. True or false? Mary is now considered to have owned the home during any period of time when Joe owned it. The answer is true. If the home is transferred from Joe to Mary, even as part of a divorce, Mary is considered to have owned the home during any period of time when Joe owned it. Finally, let's take a look at review question number 25. Joe bought a home in 2010. In 2011, he sold the home at a gain of $30,000. Joe failed to meet the ownership and use tests, which would qualify him for the maximum exclusion of gain. Under which of the following circumstances might Joe qualify for a reduced maximum exclusion? Would it be A. Joe quit his job and started his own business in the same town as his former job? B. Joe quit his job and got a new job 20 miles away? C. Joe got fired from his job unexpectedly, and the closest job available in his field is located more than 100 miles from his home? Or D. Joe got fired from his job unexpectedly and got a new job 35 miles away from his home? The answer is C. If Joe's new job is more than 50 miles further from the home he sold than his former job was, Joe may qualify for a reduced maximum exclusion after losing his old job.
Like what you see? Get unlimited access to all of our CPE courses at www.teachucomp.com/unlimited CPE.